Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Who is Mark Carney? New Canadian PM's family, career, and more. Mark Carney has performed many significant roles in his life, as the only person to serve as the head of the central bank for 2 different countries. But one thing he's never done is serve in elected office, an odd situation for a man who's about to become the 24th Prime Minister of Canada. Last night, Carney was victorious in the contest for the Liberal Party leadership sparked by the resignation of long-serving PM Justin Trudeau, achieving a stunning 85.9% of the vote. His backers argue his economist's instincts are exactly what's needed to counter the tariffs and broader threats, including annexation, coming from their neighbors to the south. In his victory speech yesterday, Carney said, "The Americans want our resources, our water, our land, our country. Think about it. If they succeed, they will destroy our way of life." It was an extraordinary statement to hear from an incoming Canadian PM, but there is no doubt he faces an extraordinary set of challenges in the weeks ahead. Beyond Donald Trump's tariffs, which were imposed last week, Carney will also have to contend with a Canadian federal election, which could result in him being booted out of office with almost Liz Truss-like rapidity. Mark Carney was born in the remote town of Fort Smith in Canada's Northwest Territories, far enough north that the night does not get fully dark on the summer solstice. He soon moved south to the city of Edmonton in Alberta and was brought up there. Carney remains a fan of local ice hockey team the Oilers. In February 2008, he was picked as the new governor of the Bank of Canada, just in time for global markets to be rocked by the financial crisis. 5 years later, he was chosen to become the governor of the Bank of England, the first foreign head of the UK's central bank in its 320-year history. He served in the role throughout the disruption of Brexit. In 2015, TV presented Eamon Holmes bewildered Carney by dubbing him the George Clooney of central banking. The then governor responded, "It's a very low bar." After stepping down from that job in March 2020, he served as the UK Prime Minister's advisor for climate finance, but still never stood for elected office. His lack of a seat in Parliament would prove challenging for carrying out the work of the top job unless, as expected, he calls an election soon after taking over the reins from Trudeau. Only one other person has become Canada's PM without being an MP, John Turner, who took over after the resignation of Justin's dad Pierre Trudeau. Turner lasted only 79 days, as he called an election soon taking over and lost in a landslide to the Progressive Conservatives. Carney will be hoping to avoid a similar fate. Mark Carney met his English wife Diana when they were both members of the Oxford University Ice Hockey Club. She is also an economist and the author of several books. Together, the couple have 4 daughters, including Cleo Carney, who studies at Harvard University. Cleo introduced her father to the stage last night for his first speech as leader of the Liberal Party. Get in touch with our news team by emailing us at webnews@metro.co.uk. For more stories like this, check our news page. Stay on top of the headlines with daily email updates. This site is protected by Ray CAPTCHA and the Google privacy policy and terms of service apply. Your information will be used in line with our privacy policy.